Hi everyone. In this video, I will show you how to create a walk cycle in After Effects. First, I import my Photoshop file as a composition, retain layer sizes, so that all the character parts are separated into layers. Now, I open the composition and check that all the body parts are organized correctly, such as the head, arms, hands, legs, and feet. Next, adjust the anchor point for each part of the character body. This step is very important because it controls how each part rotates. For example, I place the anchor point of the upper arm at the shoulder. For the legs, I place the anchor point at the hip. After setting all the anchor points, I start parenting the layers. I connect the arm to the body. I do the same thing for the legs by connecting the leg to the body. If needed, I can use the puppet pen tool to add more flexible movement to the character. First, I select the layer where I want to apply the effect. Then, I choose the puppet pen tool and start adding a limited number of pens. I place the pens carefully in important areas, such as the joints. For example, I add pins on the legs, at the hip, knee, and ankle. I also add pins on the arms, at the shoulder, elbow, and wrist. It's important not to add too many pins to keep the movement clean and easy to control. Once the pins are placed, I can adjust them to create smoother and more natural motion. Now the character is ready for animation. Before animating, I import a walk cycle reference image. I place the image inside my composition, position it behind the character. Now, I'm going to start the animation process. I begin with the body layer. I animate a subtle up and down motion to create a sense of weight and natural rhythm in the movement. For this project, I am creating a 1 second walk cycle at 24 frames per second, which gives me a total of 24 frames. I organize my workspace by hiding the layers I don't need. This helps me to stay focused on the parts I'm working on and keeps everything clean and manageable. I only display the necessary layers at each stage of the animation. Next, I move on to the legs. I block out the main walk cycle poses by moving one leg forward while the other moves backward. Then I switch the positions to create the opposite pose and continue adding frames to build a smooth motion. As I animate, I follow the reference image to match the timing and positioning. After that, I animate the arms. The arms move in the opposite direction of the legs. So when the right leg moves forward, the left arm moves forward. This creates balance and makes the movement feel more natural. Once the main animation is complete, I reveal the remaining layers and begin refining the motion. At this stage, I apply key animation principles. For example, I add follow through and overlapping action to enhance realism, especially in secondary elements like ears and tail. I also fine tune the timing and spacing between keyframes to improve the overall smoothness. Finally, I preview the animation and make any final adjustment. And now the walk cycle animation is complete.